Wait, chat. Y'all want to know about the incident with the school shooting? I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. So chat. Let me tell you. So like, boom. You know how you wake up. It's a normal day, chat. It's a normal day. You thinking there's nothing going wrong today, bro? Nothing going wrong, and you know, cruising through the day. I think this shit happened like what period? One, two, three, four. Where did I used to go after that period? I used to go to lunch, and then after lunch, I used to have a period. So yeah, it was fourth. So boom, check. You feel me? Like first period go by, second period go by, chill, straight chilling. You just like chat like y'all get to my like it's just a normal like you think I'm dead ass thinking it's a normal day game like nothing's finna happen bro like I'm dead ass thinking everything's chill bro and I'm going through the first period second period and third period smooth you feel me we got this shit called bulldog time it's basically like where like you have 25 minutes to basically do whatever you want and after that period it's fourth period and our lunches are spread out like fourth fifth sixth so as I'm going to my fourth period, talking to my bro, you feel me? We just chatting it up. But this shit is where it goes down, bro. So I'm chatting my bro up. I was like, do I come skip and come to lunch with y'all for fourth period or nah? I was like, nah, I gotta get some work done. I can't it's near the end of the year. It's near the end of the year and I'm like, I gotta get some work done. I can't even do it, bro. Can't even do it. I gotta like be locked in so I can pass the school year. And so I went to class and I ain't gonna lie, that was probably the worst decision I made, bro. But at the same time, I ain't know. So boom, chat. I'm in fourth period, and I got where's the headphones at? I had these on right here, chat. These on, and if y'all know, if y'all have these, bro, these have noise cancellation, especially when they're on max. You can't hear nothing, gang. But let me get to that point. So boom, I'm we're sitting in fourth period, and like I said, I need to finish some work. So I open my Chromebook and I start, you feel me, logging in and shit. Then I go to my teacher and I was like, there was one assignment she had. She had an assignment that was meant for assignment that you can do to bring your grade up because I think I had like a 70 in the class, 79, and I wanted to get that to an 80 so I can like have a B so my GPA can be straight. And so yeah, I'm doing that assignment and I get the assignment. She had to print it out, so I get the assignment after she prints it out. I go back to my desk. I'm logging in and stuff, and it was like, all right, boom, I'm finna chill, just lock in, chill, listen to music, playing, like you feel me, doing my work. And boom, I got my headphones on. I'm in the computer. I'm just doing my work, writing down, doing my work. And chat. As I'm doing that, I feel like 10 15 minutes go by into the class, and I felt like I heard distant screaming, bro. I felt like I heard distant screaming. But now that I'm here, matter of fact, I'm not even get to that. I felt like I heard distant screaming, and I was like, I didn't say nothing. I didn't think nothing about it because I'm right. Mind you, my fourth period is right by the lunchroom. So like, I'm thinking this, and we have a like, there's a hallway between my class, another like station, like a shop where you buy like cookies and stuff for during lunch. So I'm thinking in that hallway right there, I'm thinking kids are just being OD loud. So that's why I'm hearing like I'm working on my computer and I'm hearing screaming, but it's like it sounded like laughter screaming, kind of. Y'all understand what I mean? So like boom. So I'm thinking I'm hearing laughing, screaming, and whatnot, and I'm just thinking. I'm like, wait, like I don't know, but I was like, no, let me not worry about it. Let me block it out. I gotta finish my work. I gotta lock in. So that's what I did. I'm doing my work, chat. I'm doing my work, and after 3 minutes go by, the screaming stops. And after the screaming stopped, gang, like 2 minutes later, all the lights in the school shut off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm looking around, like, what the fuck? And we have like a little red alarm in our classroom, chat. So like when we had this little red alarm, it was blinking red, black, red, like no, because there was no light, so it was just red, blink, red, blink. So I'm like, what's going on? And then I hear the hard lockdown alarm, and it goes like But like I was sitting there, and usually your teachers tell you when like a drill's coming. Sometimes they don't, but you feel me? Usually you know. And so I'm waiting. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I had my headphones on. Like I had these on right here, chat. Swear. Had these on. I'm like, wait, what? So I take my headphone off a little bit. I'm just waiting. I'm dead ass praying. I hear, because like usually at the start it'll be like, this is a drill. This is a drill. If this was real, you would hear hard lockdown. You feel me? You'll hear that. So I have my headphones. I'm taking it halfway off, and I'm like, I'm just waiting. I'm praying. I'm just hearing the. I felt like that was the most slowest moments of my life, chat. I'm dead ass just sitting there like I was like, there's no way. So I'm just chilling. I'm like, is it gonna say hard? I was waiting. I was trying to wait for it to say hard lockdown. I mean, like I was trying to wait for it to say this is a drill. And as I'm waiting there, next thing you know, I don't hear it, bro. I hear this is a hard lockdown, hard lockdown, hard lockdown. And I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. I got up like this so quick, gang, because I was like, wait, it always says this is a drill. So it didn't say that. I'm like, what the fuck? And I get up, chat. I get up. And y'all would think like niggas would start screaming and shit, but no, my class was kind of chill. I had hella freshmen. I had hella freshmen in my class too, bro. I had hella freshmen, and it was just like, it was just so bad to the point, bro. Like, cause I was taking a marketing class as a junior. I'm a senior now, but I was taking a marketing class, and since I was taking it so late in the year, I had like freshmen and sophomores in there. So like y'all would think like, oh, this is gonna be the girl screaming and all this. Nah, um, so boom, that happens, and gang, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way, this not happening. So people go like, you everybody gonna go like, like they get that scared, they start talking a little bit, and boom, first thing I did, I grabbed my phone, went to my fucking dad, and I called him, bro. I'm ringing, it's ringing, he don't answer. I said no, I'm not doing this today. I was sat there, called him again. I called him again, ringing, he answers. I'm like, Dad. I'm whispering. I'm like, Dad, it's a hard lockdown. There's somebody in the school. My dad was like, okay. I think he was like, oh, all right. He said, oh, all right. But like the thing is, like, I think my dad was like, he was scared, but he like, my dad don't be like, he don't panic. You don't hear it in his voice. So he was just like, oh, all right, and he hung up, bro. And I'm texting my dad throughout the thing. He's like texting me back and forth. He's like, where you at, or blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm in the classroom. And then after I get done texting my dad, bro, my bro gets up. He goes to the door, and he's finna open it. She was like, my teacher was like, no, what are you doing? And he was like, I'm not finna sit in here and get shot, and took off. And I knew that was my key to go, bro. I knew that was my key. Chat, swear to bro, chat, like, bro, I went to the door too. My teacher moved in the way. Like, she didn't move all the way in the way, but she kind of like put her arm out trying to block me. Bro, I ain't never did the most quickest arm swipe of my life. Chat, I'm dead ass game. Like, she put her arm out. I said, this shit, I dead ass moved this shit. I have to open the door and bust out. And boom. So my school setup's kind of weird. It's like there's two buildings. No, there's three buildings. One connecting to the two buildings, one building in the main building. So I'm in the main building right now where the lunch is at. And so technically, like wherever the person's at, gang, they're most likely in the third building, because I feel like that's like it has the most round of classes in a close compact area. So I wasn't worried about that, bro. But like boom, so I walk out of class, dead silent. I don't see nobody. Quiet. The hallway goes this way and that way. The front door is literally right there. Like you go this way and you go back, you take a right. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you take a right. The front door is right there. But I didn't want to go at the front door because one is is police, everybody outside. Like, bro, if I ran out the front door, game, what that look like? You feel me? Like I didn't want to get recognized as like a threat. So I didn't go to the front door. And to my left side is where the second building is, like the connection building. And if I would have went out there, boom, that's near the front exit, but it's a gate. And I went that way, but I didn't go out that door because that's the connection of the buildings. Because the lunchroom is literally on the other side. That's why I heard the screaming. So like, now that now I'm in the moment. Now that I realized I heard screaming, I was like, yo, I was hearing them scream. But I was like, I was so locked in, I'm thinking it's the other people, so I didn't believe it. So I'm running this way, and I turn my head out the window or whatever, because it's like a little glass doors and everything. And I look, bro, I see so many police cars, bro. It wasn't even no troll. It was like 5, 6 police cars, bro. And what I did was I ran through the lunchroom and took the back way. And as I did that, I ran through the lunchroom, took the back way. The lunchroom is dead quiet, bro. You see put bags lined up, full of food all over. Like it dead as looked like a ghost town. Like it was literally just loud to dead silent. And so I'm running out the back. I'm running out the back, and in my mind, I was not tripping about no referral and nothing like that, bro. I wasn't, bro. Chat. When I tell you, bro, we been in this situation. We practiced this. I didn't use the bathroom. Watch, I'm recording the video, and like, so then after that, I'm so my bad. Something had happened, but I'm running out the back, and boom, all I see is I think I saw like 2 kids climbing the fence back there, and everybody else was gone. Bro, I took the left by the football field. I started hussing, gang. I was like, huss, huss. I was out of there. I didn't know where with it. I didn't know nothing, gang. I jumped. The gate was open actually. I don't know why the kids was climbing the fence. They was doing too much. I ain't gonna lie, that boy, boy, no, gang. Like the fence was. I pushed open the door. I see. I could have either went to the forest or I could have went to the main street. And I chose to go to the main street because I feel like there's so many people right there. There's nothing. So boom, I go to the main street. Next thing you know, it's a whole bunch of people, moms, dads, sisters, chat. When I'm telling you, bro, like when people talk about a crowd of 50 people, gang is not a big number, bro. I think there was at least like 250 parents out there, gang. It was so stacked, and I'm hussing. I'm looking at my phone. I got no service, so I couldn't even tell my dad. Like the whole time I had no service, I thought I ran out the class, so I couldn't even tell my dad texting me or not. So I'm running in the parking lot. I'm running in the parking lot. I'm trying to see. I finally start getting notification, and it's just blowing in. It's going, and random people texting me, talking about like my uncles and aunts texting me, "You okay? You okay?" And messages flowing in. My dad messages flowing in. I'm like, "Where you at?" I told my dad, I was like, "Where you at? Where you at? I'm out." And he was like, "I'm in the parking lot." So I'm running. I'm running. Boom! I found my dad. Got in the car, bro. And my brother's school was right around the corner, bro. So we picked him up too. But I ain't gonna lie, chat, bro. Um, that shit was dead scary, bro. Cause like niggas dead didn't know. And then I think they tried to say it was a false alarm or something like that. It wasn't a drill check because they said it was actually they actually got a threat call or something like that. But you know some schools probably just be lying to cover up the image or whatever. But yeah, so I guess nothing happened, bro. I ain't gonna lie, chat. You just never know, gang. Like that shit was dead crazy, bro. I dead thought I was finna die. I thought that was my last day on Earth. I promise you, them thoughts went in my brain, bro. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, this dead ass might be my last day on Earth. This dead ass might be the last time I see my parents. I was just like, damn.